There you go. Shalom, Yasharala. Shalom. Spirit Millstone, New Orleans, coming back at y'all with another live lesson. Before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the whole for the elect. Shalom. So it's a so-called New Year, which, according to the Bible, the New Year is in the spring. But these people will say that this is the New Year, and we're still 1 year closer to the kingdom of heaven. All right, no matter what happens, as we were just talking earlier, the prophecies seem like they're tarrying. We're still moving one step closer to the destruction of Babylon the Great. And this is no time to slack off. I've been in the truth 5 years. It ain't happened yet. I'm in the truth 10 years. You got Jay going back into the world, returning to their vomit. I think.
It's Proverbs chapter 26, verse 11. As a dog returning to his vomit, so a fool returning to his vomit.
Right, as the dog returns to his vomit, so it's a food for his folly. You have Jake that's in the truth halfway. They halfway Israelites. They halfway Baptists. They preach the downfall of the heathen, but deep down they want the heathen to be saved. And we seeing men, their intentions are being known, man. All right, the apostles already pointed us the year of these apostates being exposed, and a lot of them are going to get put to death. All right, yeah, the guy in Boston camp, he got a damn ankle monitor getting baptized, man. Come on, you getting baptized with an ankle monitor on, man. You through. It's over for you, man. Like, get Acts 14 and 22. You can do that one.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right now, it is high time to wake out of sleep. And Apostle Paul wrote this 2,000 years ago. So how much more today? All right, we're not in the time of going back to sleep. We're not in the time of the prophecies ain't happening yet. So let's just do this. Let's start this business. Let's do this. It's over, man. If you ain't made it to the league, you're not making it. Right? If that mixtape ain't blow up, you're not gonna. It's not gonna happen, Jake. Just find you a decent way to get your daily bread and focus on this ministry and focus on the prophecies of Yahweh Shemel God.
All you're gonna do is go double class anyway.
Yeah. Or get killed.
Yeah, get killed.
These rappers getting off.
That's a dangerous job being a rapper, man.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
For now is our salvation there than when we believe.
Right. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, and we believe it's close, but it's even nearer than that. All right. Jacob's trouble is not going to tarry. It's not going to be years. All right. Jake's need to understand, man. Jacob's trouble is split into 2/3. All right. It's not for the hope of the elect. So if you have hope, your hope should be in the kingdom of heaven. Your hope should be in deliverance out of Jacob's trouble. That's why it tells you, really get that Jeremiah 30:7. All right. That you have the destruction and the deliverance that go hand in hand. It's not the destruction and then some long lingering, and then maybe 50 years later, the kingdom. No, man. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
That's madness, man. 2050, no, everybody be gay. All right, there would be no flesh to be saved, man. We looking to hasten the time, man. What you got?
I got something. Jeremiah 30:7. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's the he? The elect. All right, those that put off the ways of this world so that we wouldn't be condemned with it.
Get your, it's gonna sound a little ridiculous, but if you want to tarry in this place, at this point, you are a spiritual cut.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, because you enjoy watching another man fuck your rulership that you're supposed to be having.
That's a beautiful.
But this is Luke chapter 12, verse 43, and it's a red letter, so it's Yahushua speaking. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you that he will make him ruler over all that he had. Those that are hastening for the day to come, doing the work in season and out of season. But this is for everybody else. But, and if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth in his coming, Jacob's trouble ain't gonna happen until 2050. It's gonna be between now and 1,000 years. And shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken. The Lord of that servant will come in the day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and he will cut him in sunder and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers.
That's the spiritual part of that nigga, man. Like 2025 went by as a blur, but one thing that really stuck out to me is the very next day after that, Jake, he said, "Oh, we could be here another 1,000 years." Immediately after that, he got exposed for all sorts of lewd, devious acts with his bowels, man. Most High showed immediately, like, "Look, I'm not with what you said. I ain't with that at all. We're not gonna be here another 1,000 years." So keep that in mind as you move forward. These jakes that want to stay here, they're basically marking themselves that they want Esau to stay in power, man. There's no way around that. You're a cook. You want this man to stay in power.
You can't continue
Yeah,
doing what we've been doing.
yeah. Right.
You can see, it's like on the church, you can't see this guy a fucking
Son of all.
yeah, fraud, man. You got the Tito Jackson bird talking slick, you know what I'm saying? The suit and all that, and the gimmicks. Same thing with that Nate guy. Same thing, gimmicks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, as a man, you should be sick of gimmicks, Jake. All right, at some point, a man has to want the truth. You have to want to be governed by sound doctrine, logic, and reason. Right? It's very childish. You know, women and children are infatuated by gimmicks and, you know, just distractions. As a man, you need to be grounded. You need to be rooted. You got that accent. Okay, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, God, this is Zephaniah 1, verse 18. It says, "Neither the silver nor the gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy vengeance of all them that dwell in the land."
That's plain.
Yeah, like the brother been saying, the deliverance comes with the destruction. So, and if we're still here, then that means our oppressor is still ruling. So it's gonna be a quick transition. That when the Lord take us up, that's why Paul mentioned they should be changed in a blink of an eye, because things is gonna happen swiftly. All right, because we already been in captivity multiple times, thousands of years under order. Our captivity is at an end now. According to Lamentations, our shit is finished. So now when it being finished, the Lord is about to come and save us, all right, and then put those who oppress us. And there's gonna be a quick transition, man.
That's a beautiful point. If the salvation and the destruction go hand in hand, then that means if the destruction ain't happening, the salvation ain't happening, man.
There you go.
You can't hasten the salvation and then not want the destruction to come. It don't work like that. You got to go through the straight gate. All right, we have to go through Revelation 2:10. We got to go through that hour of temptation, because that's when the Lord's coming back to deliver us out of the great destruction.
Yeah.
So if you tarry in the great destruction, you just want to stay here, man.
And eventually you're gonna get taken away.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna get taken away. That's why the Lord, he said, I pray for them to not be taken out of the world, but to be here, so the salvation can get them.
Yeah.
Right? So that's just the general way of how the Lord basically saying you're gonna be here by scarcely making it through the salvation, but scarcely is Bob Blake like badly.
But you
All
gotta
right.
be here.
But you gotta be here.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's just going into, you brought out that guy, that just recently got baptized, which that was a display of lack of faith. Right?
Yeah.
And he lost patience ultimately.
And his heart is still into this way of baptism and everything. Yeah.
James 5:7, it says, "Be patient, therefore, brethren." When you go into that word patient, right, it means real quick. This in the blue letter, G 31:14. I don't know how to say that. And it says to be of long spirit, not to lose heart, to preserve patiently and bravely enduring misfortunes and troubles. And ultimately, they go back into the world because they going through misfortunes. But this James 5:7, it says, "Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiting for the precious fruit of the earth, and had long patience for it until he received the early and latter rain." That's the point. Be
Hold up. I come to that second effort. Lord, he preserved a cluster. God preserved it with a lot of intention and care. He did a marvelous work, which a lot of times it feels like, brothers going through this, brothers going through that. But the Lord actually, he finally tuned every man's suffering so that we be perfect in the kingdom of heaven. Every brother that's of the 144,000 is going into the kingdom with their own personal story of what they overcame. All right, I was dealing with this, and this. That's why the Lord did this, man. We had the kingdom from the beginning, but we had to be brought down low to be refined. So that grape that cluster of grapes being perfected.
I can say too, he hasn't done any kind of garden work. It's a lot of hard work pulling the roots and the thorns and all that. Just to back it up, our brothers out with that number being that great, what? Gotta be cultivated, have those roots, those weeds pulled out so you can breathe. So you can breathe and grow.
It takes a lot of patience.
All right, I'm for
Verse 8 it says, be ye also patient, establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh. And I brought that out because, brothers, it's going into us hastening, the coming of our Lord, but it's also telling you to be patient as well. So we have to patiently haste. We have to have a complete balance.
Even when you're shy,
Yeah.
looking that, even if when you get baptized by the ways of this world, and you wait for Jesus Christ to deliver you. He ain't never delivered nobody.
Yeah.
He can't deliver. He can't deliver out of the Lord's hand. He can't even do it, man. So you're back basically waiting on what? To die. Baptized and die, man.
verse 20. You know, so for after they have escaped the pollution of the world, the knowledge of your Lord, our Shabbat, they're again entangled therein.
After they escape. Because you were in great millstone, which means you had the correct doctrine, you had the 100% truth, you were preaching the gospel faithfully. That brother was on fire at one point, I used to watch him, but he was entangled. All right, Jake be coming out to the camp, Jake leading double lives. You got some people leading triple lives. All right, they come to the camp, they super duper, the heathen, deep down they want the heathen to be saved, man. So they're entangled. Good.
It says, they are entangled, my bad, they are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning.
The latter end is worse than them than at the beginning. Because if he came to the truth, he came out the streets, came to the truth, he was cleansed. Now he's getting baptized in dirty water with an ankle monitor on, man. You ended up worse off than when you started. It would have been better off for you to have never found out about the truth. Now you just blocked out.
And I want to say too, the dude that baptized him was the same dude he was on the baby with.
Yeah. And you're getting baptized by somebody you cut with the scriptures. And he's glowing. Like, I got one of the GMS numbers. Like, man, you gotta trust, man.
You got more stuff kind of funny. It says, for it had been better for them not to have known of the way of righteousness.
It would have been better for him not to have known. Because now you're gonna get beat with many stripes. All right. You have Jake in the world that they know that the Israelites, they came across a video here and there, but they never got the mysteries. They never studied. They never had a Bible full of highlights. They don't really know what's going on. They're just gonna die. You're gonna get tortured. Then you're gonna come back in the kingdom knowing, like, damn, I was among the 144,000. I was among the men of the Lord. Then I got baptized in an ankle monitor. Then you have to live with that for eternity.
It says, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, then after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. This is the point right here, 22. But it happened unto them according to the true proverb. The dog is again, the dog is turned to his own vomit again. All right, and the soul, and that, and the soul that was washed to her wallowing in the mire.
Yeah, wallowing in the mire, man. Again, Peter was the dog is returned to his father. So you're counted as a dog, man. You're a heathen. If you're an Israelite that go against the doctrine, you're no different than a heathen, and you're gonna die the death of the uncircumcised, man. You're gonna get caught up in these calamities, which are really for Esau, but 2/3 they want to be like their father, the devil. So they're gonna get the same judgment.
Yeah, so brother made a point earlier, he spoke on people trying to judge the time and using that as saying, oh, it didn't happen yet. And giving the reason back to the world. Like, First Thessalonians chapter 5, start at 2. For ye yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night. Start at 1. Thessalonians 5, verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For ye yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so coming as a thief in the night.
Right, you know that the day of the Lord is coming, man. there's really no need for us to write unto you, man. All right, you already know the truth, but the Lord has us pushing this gospel out because there's still members of the elect that not only have to be sealed but also have to be confirmed. All right, because Jacob's trouble is going to be a roller coaster of strange calamities and insane just judgments left and right. So you have to be firmly planted. We're gonna get that in Acts. Keep going.
Okay. Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, the sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child.
Yeah, when they shall say peace and safety, you got Trump in the news talking about, oh, we're gonna have peace with Russia, we're gonna have peace with this, we're gonna have peace with Iran. Then 20 minutes later, oh, we got troops that's ready to do this and that. There's no peace coming, man. Esau doesn't know how to keep the peace. All he knows how to do is make weapons and use them.
And they shall not escape.
They shall not escape. All right. If you go back into the world, you're done. There's no hope for you.
Grab verse 6. Verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others. Let us watch and be sober. And that's just the honing the whole point, like you sleeping and you getting comfortable and you stand in this world. We have to be on watch at all times. You can't leave your tower. You always got to be on watch, for these times, so we can let the people. But we got our brothers up before that time. Always watch.
This is the back of the same thing Jeremiah brought out. This is 2 Peter chapter 3. And I'll start at 3. It says, knowing this first that there should come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lust. Right? And pretty much, in God and that type of man right there, he's basically but it says the same, where is the promise that is coming, since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation, which is the mindset of many. They think that we've been out here too long, and this is something that's been seeking over thousands of years, and they just don't believe that it's coming soon. Like faith. Right, but jumping down to verse 9, it says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness.
Right. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise. He said he's a man that shall not lie. All right. We have a promise from a man that doesn't lie at all. All right. Jake made promises. Jake swear on the dead homies. Jesus sandals. All right. Grandma come fold him. Yeah, fold him. Yeah. Jake swear on anything, man. The Most High swore on himself. All right. We have a promise from the Most High power who swore on himself that he would deliver us and establish an everlasting kingdom. And also, he put his name on us, man. It doesn't benefit him to have his chosen people in a destitute state, being degenerates, our sons being sodomites, and our daughters being whores. That's a reflection on him. We don't want your children to be out here looking crazy. How do you think the Heavenly Father feels about us? So, of course, he's going to deliver us, man.
I got one, too.
Yes, it says, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slack, but it's long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance.
Right, that all is talking about the elect. It's not talking about everybody. All right, it's talking about the 144,000 and the 1/3 that believe on the name of Yahushua. Every single member of the elect is going to come to repentance before that day comes, man. Even if right now they blocked out, you have people that are, wayward, going against the scriptures. There's going to come something very soon. All right, whether it's a false flag, a T attack, whatever. Jacob's going to get their mind right, man.
One more real quick, reiterate Jeremiah. Verse 10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise, the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also, the works that are therein burnt up.
The works shall be burnt up, man. All right, the works therein, that includes these people, their ideas, their vain hopes and imaginations. All of that's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles.
So Matthew chapter 12, verse 43 says, when the unclean spirit is going out of a man, and he walketh through dry places, seeking rest and finding none. Then he said, I will return unto my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. It says 45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than themselves.
Right, that backs up that Peter. You worse off than when you came in. Because when you came into the truth, you weren't cleansed. You were thrown off. You were believing that you were a real nigga, an African American. You were bugged out. But then this truth cleanses you. It makes you a vessel for the Holy Spirit. So when the Holy Spirit leaves, you're just a completely empty vessel. So the demons now have more room to hop on you. The demons go break friends. Now you got a demon orgy going on in your spirit, man. They just gangbanging you, man. Jake just getting spiritually just ran through, and you see it. You see Jake when Jake leaves Brick Millstone, they just turn into the absolute worst Jake's imaginable, man. It's like, damn, he was in the camp. Like damn. Why? Because you were cleansed by the word, but you didn't value that. You valued the world. So now the world's like, look, Jake started rubbing their hands together like Birdman.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
It goes on to say, then goeth he and taking himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself,
More wicked than himself.
and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also in this wicked generation. I got one to back that one up. All tied together. 2 Timothy 3:13. Said, yeah, 2 Timothy 3:13 said, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
Waxing worse and worse, we seeing it. And it's gonna get worse. I can prepare your mind to see some very strange things. Might be a brother you've been watching for years. You'll just bug out and start, talking about everybody can be saved. These things are gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
The scripture says it's gonna happen, so it's gonna happen. Evil men are gonna wax worse and worse and worse. You're gonna see these podcast Israelites, they're gonna start doing all kind of crazy stunts. Because once Jake gets a taste of some views and fame, that's it, man.
Jake church thing,
Yeah.
all type of shit.
Jake get addicted to that money, addicted to that fame, and addicted to that aqua. Shalom. You look so good with your beard, teach. Like, oh yeah. That's me done. Jake done, man.
In the comments and all that.
Yeah. Jake in the mirror with
Sirach 26 and 28. There be 2 things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepareth such an one for the sword.
Once you know the way of righteousness, that's it, man. All right. Apostle Paul said, what? I had not known, righteousness but by sin. You don't notice you're going off until you come into the truth. You read the law, like, damn, I'm not supposed to get lined up. Like, damn, I'm not supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to be eating that. Then you learn the truth. You become holy, and then you go back into the world, and there's nothing left for you but destruction.
Then it's crazy. The law always have some way somehow you run into these guys, man.
Yeah.
All right, they be out there. It look like Nebuchadnezzar, man. All right.
Yeah.
Right? Niggas be looting, have a patch of hair missing, they scars on it, it's all fucked up, man.
Yeah.
Ear missing, man, ear missing.
Yeah. We've seen it.
Yeah, tripping, man. Then the shit they come out of their mouth. Well, I'm gonna say this. We don't know the name of the Lord. The Lord, I'm gonna just call his name Christ. Like, fucking man, you was in the truth.
Throw it off.
You was in the truth. You doing the work like everybody else, man. But now you gone. You see some of these guys that they shave their fucking head bald as fuck.
Beard shaved off.
With that woman with the cone heads, you look like that now. Now you look like a cone head, man. And they just straight cripping out. All they just skipped out, man. I'm gonna holler at you. What you say, baby? And be gone.
Yeah.
Look at the guy, man. He had the other guy that under the bridge smoking a cigarette. Look at this dude, man. He was in the truth.
Yeah. Done. The last state is worse than the first, man.
Smoking the black and mild with a bottle of fucking Seagram gin on a 105-degree day, man.
Mardi Gras cover.
Yeah, it's bugged the fuck out, man. But that's how the Lord do you.
Yeah.
For playing with the word, man. And like I said, that's just getting all light. The Lord, the point to smoking you niggas, man.
When the Lord revealed that you were a tear civil rights leader the whole time. You're not even Israelite no more. You're not even Israelite. Yo, when you fall out the truth, the Lord can reveal that you weren't even an Israelite, man. That's crazy.
They gotta stop.
Yo, that's
This is from back in your house shall set up to you.
Damn.
No man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of God.
That's plain, man. All right. The Lord promised us everlasting dominion, authority, spiritual power. And you hear about that. You're like, well, what do I have to do to get immortality? What do I have to do to get all of the riches, everything I want? What do I have to do? All you got to do is make your body a living sacrifice and teach the Bible. So it's like you have the best deal of a lifetime, man. There's no way you can put your hand in the plow and then look back and be fit for the kingdom. Because what's back? The world, man. What's in the world right now, man? Moles and hoes. Alpha females. Like, come on, man. What the fuck? What is that?
In the world,
The world is done, man. You got people teaching children a boy could be a girl could be a boy. You got all sorts of manner of wickedness. Then you got the economy. The dollar is $1 is basically worth 4 to 5 cents right now. It's lost all its value. You used to be able to, like, on a regular salary, you could buy a house, a car, have a bunch of kids. They all go to college. Now, Jake working 3 jobs, can't afford to buy a house. Like, what you doing, man? You going back into the world to do what? To die. That's really all that's left in the world is death.
what you saying now, when you do go out, what you saying now, people having that long 1,000-mile step.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I didn't go into the store. And you got a nigga that's looking, he's looking at the pasta. It's like trying to make a decision.
Yeah.
Should I get this should I get gas?
Yeah.
Or should I get this to eat, man? Stealing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Niggas, I'm talking about a lot of people. I done seen a lot of people, nigga on the bench.
Got decisions.
When a nigga do that Greek painting when he put his hand right here,
The thinker.
yeah, the thinking you all right, my boy? Man, just going through it, bro. Stressed out, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. That's it. Just go out and pay attention to people. People are getting their ass whipped.
Yeah.
You know?
Faith in this world will destroy you, man.
Huh?
The faith in this world will destroy you.
Oh, yeah, that'll tell you out the frame, man.
The faith in this word is going to have you flourish, because everything in the prophecies is getting stronger and stronger and more obvious as being made manifest. All of the false promises in this world is like, well, look, if somebody told you were about to make it big, you see that's never going to happen. That's a hope deferred, make it the heart sick.
The Lord, like the elder was bringing up, if the Lord break it down, then who could build it up? See, we're in the process of breaking down. As it says in Ecclesiastes, there's a time to build up and there's a time to break down. And when you look at a lot of these people, they are broken down spiritually. And we're being made what? Our boldness is being made manifest in the word we believe in the Lord, man. Because we gonna say, I told you so, but it was what? The Lord actually speaking through us. This is Luke 14:28. It says, for which of you intended to build a tower, sit it not down first and counted the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it.
Mhm.
Least happily, after he had laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, and all that behold it begin to mock him, saying, this man began to build and was not able to finish.
If you see somebody that started to build a big house, but they didn't buy enough wood, they didn't buy enough laminate, they didn't buy enough material, they just build a halfway foundation. They just got a toilet in the middle of that bitch. It's not even a house. There's no kitchen. There's no roof. It's just some stilts, some beams, and then they just leave because they couldn't afford to finish building. That's ridiculous, man. You didn't sit down and think, wait a minute, I'm gonna need all the shingles for the roof. I'm gonna need the plaster. You didn't sit down and count the cost to finish building.
Might as well never build.
Yeah, you would have been better off never.
A lot of these men started with the Lord, like they heard the word and was impressed. Because at this point, they was impressed. They wasn't, what is it? Invigorated. It's two different things. Our spirits illuminated. Lord willing, we continue to faith.
Yeah.
And other men are just, it was a feel good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, their partner was in it, their brothers and cousins, or some true men
Yeah.
through somebody. But the true men of the Lord it resonated within their spirits, man.
Yeah.
That's why they still here playing it in the Lord, man.
Yeah, they could-
All right?
The other problem is a lot of them come out the gate trying to fucking sprint out the gate, man.
Yeah.
That's why in most cases you got other men, other older brothers are about to tell you, "Oh, pump your brakes, slow down, man. You're going too fast."
Yeah.
Here it is. You running in like you about to run 100, but it's American, man. You come out, front of the gate. You never get a chance to really absorb what this is about, the seriousness of it, living it, and then when something happens or you get rebuked or something that is not in agreement with you, what happens? You get bugged out, man. You know?
They never slowed down in the race. Because I believe it's Paul, one of the brothers said, it says, the race is not given to the swift nor the strong. But they started running and they ran clean off the course, man.
No, they ran out the gate fast.
Yeah, out the gate, yeah, and running off course. He never stopped running. Like,
But this is the marathon. Marathon is like a team
Like
long
Forrest
distance, man.
just beat up running.
Huh? You gotta pace yourself, man.
Like Forrest Gump.
And I seen a lot of dudes just come out the gate. Yeah, you
Blazed.
come out blazing, precepts, all of this shit. And then, like I say, as time progresses, they start to wear them down.
Yeah.
And wear them out, man, till they just bug out.
Yeah, they didn't count the cost. All right, it's just like, a boxing match. You come out in the first round, you just start swinging wildly, you gassed out. It's the third round, you're done, man. It's a 12-round fight. You didn't gassed out in 3 rounds. Why? You didn't pace yourself. You see, master boxers, they come out. Floyd don't even get started till the 5th round, man. He just watching what his opponent gonna do. He's sizing him up. Okay, he getting his rhythm down. All right, then he just take over the fight. That's how, man of the Lord, you come into the truth. You learn the prophecies. You learn how to be brotherly. All right, you learn, precept upon precept. You learn the mysteries. You don't just jump out there and try to be super duper Israelite. I kiss my feet. You heathen. You got the armbands. You got the just put on a show, man.
And one thing I know is that wear dudes down. I say it all the time. Is the discipline in this thing, the consistency, the repetition of doing the same thing every week. The distance of coming from a long place to it's just all those things wear Jake down, man. And then you get washed so much where you just get enraged. You can see it. You can see it on the dude. He just
Sorry.
tired of doing it, man.
Intimidated.
I heard Jake going, man, we keep going over the same thing. The truth is about, it's called the truth.
It's repetitive.
Yeah.
See, it is.
It is what it is.
There's no new precepts, Jake. We got the same book, with same words. It's saying like, we're not gonna come out here with
Say the same word.
look.
And you see, that's right. And you see these guys come out with gimmicks. They come up with new gimmicks like, man, we didn't seen that already. That shit ain't gonna go nowhere, man. It's best to cleave close to what's been taught to you and continue to do the same thing. That's why we were talking about, me and you were talking. That's why you had Daniel's son, you had Mr. Miyagi. He made him do the same thing over and over again. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax. And then it came a time within the fight, them same things that he thought was stupid,
Yeah.
the same thing he thought, why he gotta be doing this, he needed to do it.
It was second nature at that point.
Yeah.
You didn't have to think about it. It was just it. And it'd be like the same way with the precepts. If a certain topic come up, you don't even have to think about it. Okay, I'm going to Matthew. Okay, that's John 7:3. Like whatever topic, it can be Gentiles, immortality, all right, virgin birth, whatever it is. You've been through it so many times. It's like I don't have to think about this. The elders say it all the time. I know what you're about to say. I know where you're going. You're about to go to John 3:16. Like you already know. It's second nature.
And some of them they deal with you in the backwards way. So you gotta go through teaching of it from the back end all the way to the front. Sometimes from the middle, go to the front, they come back past the middle, going back to the end.
Yeah.
And fuck their head up, man.
Yeah.
But that comes through obviously the practice, the conference call, the class, over and over again. It's coming on about getting into the dates with people, knowing where to go in the scriptures, what to pull out, what to say, the history. Then you start to get keen on, you start to learn, really gotta get in the group of learning people. Right? Learning your opponent, what they gonna do and how they, how our donors do. And like I said, you see on the block, let them talk, let them call us up right into that Ginsu sword, man.
Yeah.
Some of them see the sword. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
no, where you leaving?
yeah.
Come on back, man.
Y'all see you tomorrow? Yeah, I'm gonna come
You
get
ain't coming back, man. You ain't coming back, man.
Yeah, that goes into loving the process. All right. If you only love the destination, but you don't love the process, you're not gonna make it to the destination.
Yeah.
All right. The destination is the kingdom of heaven. All right. All good things, glory, again, immortality. If that's all you care about, but you don't care about the process, it's gonna get tedious and you're gonna fall off.
Hey, now, a lion loves the process.
Yeah.
Meaning, it's a process. Hunger, going to hide, and seeing the gazelle, the chase,
Yeah.
then getting the kill. That's why you see when a lion sees some shit already there, he don't even want to fuck with it, man. Because I didn't go through the process.
Right.
The kill, the scratch on the motherfucking neck, the feel his pulsation just slightly fade. That's all that, man.
Yep.
You gotta trust the process. Huh? Yeah, man.
That's why when you domesticate a lion, you just start feeding them every day. They no longer a lion, man. You done cut the mane off. They just ready to perish. The lions be looking depressed.
Stupid looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, slim man. You know, he got
Goatee.
goatee man and shit, man. Look at dumb.
Shit strap man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looking stupid as hell, man.
But that's what Christianity does. It tames you. All right. You start shaving and really you start trimming your ways. You start trying to make the Bible fit Esau's bizarre, imagination.
You being that king, what is it? Kingdom of heaven spirit.
Yeah.
Heavy, man. Them niggas, them niggas love that black queen spirit, man.
Yeah. You wearing a stupid ass sweater.
Shade.
Yeah. Bald head. Like a milk dud.
Fucking, he always got teardrops. Serious. Talk about them church niggas, man. Them niggas always got sweat when they got there. Serious.
Yeah.
It smelling like Rogate. And what it is, that old spice smell, man.
Ice hot.
Yes.
Fruit, man.
Hey, watch the wet too. I went crazy. You got the axe.
I had
Oh, get your own.
some back
I had some.
on trusting the process. Look that up. Just a regular Google look up. AI overview. It says trust the process means having faith in a system plan for gradual journey, focusing on consistent, manageable actions and discipline rather than immediate results.
Right. Discipline rather than immediate results. Trusting the process, trusting the steps that get you where you need to go instead of just wanting something. Because anybody can want, yeah, I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be the champion. All right, are you ready to put the reps in? Are you ready to wake up 4:30 in the morning and get the reps in? That's what's going to lead to the championship. You say you want the kingdom of heaven. Are you ready for discipline? Are you ready to put off the ways of this world? Are you ready for your family to look at you crazy?
Long nights studying it, man. Right? Hey, brother's been through that, man. That era, we come off the tail end of that era with apostles, dealing with books. Right? I remember when YouTube was just getting on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't as big as it was then. You still had to go through books and start in the library. They got into the information age of Google. Studying, you study so much you fall asleep. You still touching the pad. You can fall asleep, man. Video that goes on to another video, you know?
Wake up, video flashing.
Yeah, because back then, you really learn it. Man, because the elders used to break things up in 10-minute segments.
Yeah.
It may be 20 parts.
Yeah.
Or 10-minute video. And that 10-minute video might take you 3 hours to get through. There's so much information. That's putting in the reps. That's putting in the time, man.
Yeah.
Right? The books. You know what I'm saying?
Then you appreciate it more. When Jay get everything spoon fed to them, they take it for granted. They feel like they taught themselves. Man, it's not you guys Jay for free. They don't want to say, oh, great, no. I taught myself. What you mean? Taught yourself. Revelation breakdown. Really? Come on, man.
I got a little more. Yeah. It says even through setbacks, believe in small efforts
build to a larger goal. And one more thing, one of the core meanings is patience and consistency. Understanding that progress takes time and small, consistent actions compound over time.
Small, consistent actions, reading every day, praying. This is not much. The Lord not asking you to back up off a roof and stick the landing. Not asking you to just be some amazing. You gotta read the Bible, study as fast as you can, and be a brother. If that's difficult for you, then how you gonna handle immortality, judging the nations, judging angels? How you fit for the kingdom? Like the brother read earlier. If you put your hand to the plow and look back, you're not fit for the kingdom of heaven. That's plain.
This second Ezra 7. I'll start at verse 6. It says, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Full of all good things. Kingdom of heaven. Now, if that's the only thing you're thinking about, it's all good things, you're not ready to as the brother's gonna keep reading, you're not ready to go through that process, you're gonna fall off.
Verse 7. The entry thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left water, right? And one only path between both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
Right, the narrow path. Right, the righteous path is narrow. It's not broad. Right, broad is the way that leads to destruction, as your Yahushua said. So you have a narrow path that's set for people. It's not too much you can do in the truth, which is a good thing. When Jake start doing too much, getting extra, that's when you fall away.
And we always kind of say, truth is almost like a tightrope, man.
Yeah.
Right? You got to walk that fine line, not too much give to the left or the right. You have to go straight. Sometimes there's obstacles in the way. You can't even go around all. You have to just go through the shit, man.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes a long time. You might be going through something for some years, man.
Yeah.
Right? Whether that be a demon, whether that be without work, it could be a bunch of things that just pull and nag at you. You gotta just go through it, man. All right? You gotta pray, you gotta fast. All right, also gotta confide with the brothers, man. They're the ones that help you get through. The ones you can vent. You can't vent to. You can't vent to your girl. She don't understand you.
Yeah.
You can't vent to your mother or all the other people. Man, they pray. They live there real good, real hard. Damn, I can't believe that. Man, crazy as a motherfucker. Yeah.
You know, if I could add to you too, I know you can't do this with 2/3 either, because the only solution they're gonna give you is brothers.
Yeah.
Get money, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Money things I got an idea. Hey, oh, great.
All bad.
You see you need some money?
They got an armored truck every day at 3:00. Trade, like, man, sure. Bugged out, man. Yeah, like the brother was saying, like our warfare is spiritual, man. So there's not gonna be a carnal solution to a spiritual problem. And another thing, these people don't understand dominion. They don't understand that you're bothered and vexed by the fact that you're not in rulership, because they don't even believe they're supposed to have rulership. 2/3 of our people are totally okay with the so-called white man being in power. So you being vexed by the things that you see and read and hear,
And know what you should do.
know what you're supposed to have, on the status that you're supposed to be given by the Heavenly Father. They don't believe in that at all, man. They be free, man.
You're supposed to be tied down to the passport, the license, taxes, and all this shit, man.
Jake think that's normal. Jake don't even believe that a man's supposed to rule over a woman. Jake think that's misogynist. Jake really don't understand what's going on, man. So,
Man supposed to have more than one.
yeah.
You know? That's a whole other damn thing.
Your woman is not, she doesn't understand that you have a name as a man, you want your name to flourish, so you want multiple children by multiple women. That's not a thought that enters your mind. He's like, you looking at this woman on your phone? Yeah. Like that.
Man,
Find out, man.
touch from the man supposed to get his rocks off.
Yeah.
Are you sitting down on your rag or fucking man supposed to do?
Just sitting around twiddling his thumbs.
Hey,
Yeah, it doesn't make logical sense.
right?
But that's right.
Man supposed to get his rocks off.
and have children. All right, perpetually.
Can't do that here. It's what, but you know, all these other motherfuckers on the other side of the world, they do it.
They do it.
You know? And them guys in the money camp, y'all talk shit. Hey man, yo leaders, you think all them women running around there, oh that's so them niggas running there doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing.
Then take your wife, give it to this person. Total madness, man. You just got a cut spirit. Following somebody that's telling you that your wife belongs to the congregation, that's crazy, man. Yeah.
Verse 9, it says, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall you receive this inheritance?
Right. So if the Lord, like the elder was saying, the Lord will place obstacles in front of you, how are you going to receive the reward for overcoming an obstacle if you don't have obstacles? There's a reward for going through what we're going through. So we have to go through it.
I was just saying, let's stick into the process.
Yeah.
Imagine if Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, imagine if they didn't stick to the process. They wouldn't be the greats that they are.
Yeah. I didn't do it for a corruptible crown.
But we ain't incorruptible.
Yeah.
So how much more, man?
You was or you still oh, yes, absolutely.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24. Know ye not that they which run that race run all, but one receiveth the prize? Question mark. So run that ye may obtain.
Right, run that you may obtain. Like we were saying earlier, if it's a marathon, you don't run as if you're running a sprint. You gotta pace yourself. You gotta understand where the finish line is and basically pace to make it, to endure.
25. Man that striveth for the master is temperate in all things.
Every man that's striving for the master, right? Striving for the master, not here to be just Israelites. Shallow. Yeah. Hebrew, Greek ain't important. Yeah. These Deuteronomy 28 Israelites. Bring out Deuteronomy 28:68, and you go into how we're not supposed to eat pork, and just call it a day. The Bible is full of mysteries, it's full of prophecies, right? History. It has the history of the world from the beginning of time up until today, up into eternity. There's endless material to get into.
They do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
But we an incorruptible. So if you see Jake, these football players, they're giving themselves concussions, slamming their heads into each other. You see boxers, Jake beating the snot out of each other, man. If they're doing that just to have a temporary crown, right? You're champion for 1 year, a moment. We're doing this for an incorruptible crown. Do you not realize that once we're crowned by Yahweh Shai, that crown is ours forever? We're not going to run for office. There's not going to be democracy in the kingdom of heaven. You a king for 4 years. Then after the end of 4 years, you got to run again. You have to have a campaign. Please vote for me to be your king for another 4 years. Man, we're going to be kings forever, man.
One time.
One time. All right, we were created. All right, if we're of that number, we were created from the foundation of the earth before oxygen, hydrogen, before any molecules were created. The elect was already chosen to rule over creation. So it's ours forever. We're fighting for an incorruptible crown. And if we're of the elect, we've already won through Yahweh Shai. Give us the victory.
This pretty much touches the process. This book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, and verse 7, it says, and if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtue. And that had me thinking about that precept we love. Y'all I'm talking about how she take rough ways, how wisdom taking through rough ways. Like you go through these things, also get to look back at the progress that you made through those rough ways. Right, but it says, and if a man love righteousness, her labor virtue, for temperance and justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life.
Can I read that again?
Kind. It says, and if a man loveth righteousness, her labors are virtues. For she teacheth temperance and prudence.
She teaches temperance and prudence. All right, when you come into the truth, you learn how to temper yourself. You learn prudence. All right, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hiding themselves. When you come into the truth, you're not really trying to be out and about, trying to be the life of the party, man. You become a misanthrope, which means you start to hate people because people are wicked. Even if, like somebody that's of the elect, they're still in the world, they haven't woken up yet. They're liable to do anything. Jake is really a liability to himself, man. So when you learn prudence and temperance, you really kind of fall back from the world. You get more addicted to watching videos, studying more, all right, finding out ways that you can manage your time to become a better man of the Lord. You know?
I can read that word temperance online. It says self-restraint, forbearance, moderation.
Self-restraint, forbearance, and moderation. Self-restraint. Right? You yourself willfully wanting to restrain yourself. Not where you get to the point where it's not for you until you stop doing this. No, you tell yourself, I'm not doing all this. Right? I'm doing too much.
If I can jump down, it says observance of a balanced or moderate course of action.
Moderate course of action. Not doing too much.
They even going down to the bottle. Even women, sometimes want to holler at man, fuck them up. I can tell from this.
Yeah.
No, because the bulk of these women out here that have done all the deep ditch, man. Just you find yourself in a deep ass ditch messing with a problem. All of them are not the problem, man.
Yeah. They got nothing to offer you but headache and herpes. I should realize that. I mean, it's serious. Like, I'm not joking. Like, majority of women have herpes and they'll give you a headache. Once you understand that, it's like, man,
You don't even that too. It hit the genetic jackpot with your ass.
Yeah.
Over with
it's
man.
over.
They gonna
18
bring
years.
18 years of pure hell.
And they know that. Soon as they find out they're pregnant, they just turn it quick to the baby. Right? So I got this thing.
Yeah, the fame come out, the horns are coming out, man. Nigga, I own you.
Yeah.
Right? And that's something you got to consider in this game, man.
And that's another reason you should hasten to not want to be here. Right? You're really out of your mind if you want to live in a world where having a child with a woman gives her power over you. That's completely unnatural.
Because contrary to what the world is by, you gotta understand that you are the prize, not the woman. And they put these women out here on a predator, and they the prize. They ain't the fucking prize, man. You're dealing with a woman in most cases. All right, somebody already popular.
Yeah.
She got 1 or 2 kids by one guy or been married. So in comparison, she's like a car that had
Multiple owners.
multiple owners and multiple engines put in it, man. And drove it and driven hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas running rubber. Niggas mashing the dash out.
Yeah.
Right? Hard. And they want to put themselves up on a pedestal. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. And my man, he dead and gone. You know, Kevin said the dude was right, man. Which the apostles been saying it before he was saying it, man.
Yeah, they were the first to say it.
You dealing with these broads from their teens, from 13 or so, all the way up into their 20s. They ran through 30s. The one that hit their 30s, 35 downhill. Then they had kids. Then they had 25. All type of shit that happened to them, man.
Especially if they went to college. They did everything.
Yeah, then a man, he started hitting his stride in his 30s,
Yeah.
40s, man.
And you're looking to start a family, who do you have to choose from? There's no wives in this society.
That's like, and then that's like going to a lot and seeing a 300,000 or seeing a car. You seen a Hyundai, but it's put rims on all that shit. It wanna be
A Lamborghini.
it wants to be a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
It talks shit like it's higher than what it is,
Yeah.
but it's really this range through.
The car salesman trying to get you to pay full price for something that's been owned by 10 different people.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah, why have all these owners?
Yeah.
Busted motor.
Yeah.
Stains on the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cigarette butts.
That's why I tell you brothers gotta have more confidence about yourself. You are the prize, man.
Yeah.
Fuck these goddamn broads, man.
And none of them going to help you get to the kingdom. They're going to do the exact opposite. They're going to
Yeah,
pull
you
you
gotta-
back into the world.
You gotta do like I do, man. You go in the bar, you know, I want me. Fuck, I ain't hollering at nothing. You give me them eyes, some shit or whatever, man. Come on, man. You come over here. Hey, fuck that. Or they come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I want who want me, man. But you know, But like I said, it's best to deal with the demon you know than the demon you don't know.
Yeah.
Because you could be dealing with a whole demon in your life, man. And all of them is nothing more than an anchor. In these times,
Yeah.
I don't want no goddamn woman to where she gonna slow me down.
Yeah.
You know?
This brother, which, was here just a minute ago, he was here during Katrina. He makes the point, like, during Katrina, he wasn't thinking about box. This woman was with him the whole time. All right. And Isaiah 4:1, you're not going to be running around. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at her.
Say it loud.
Say love.
Say it loud.
Oh, man. All right. Our mind is on the kingdom of heaven. Whichever women are allotted to be saved, they're going to follow the men of the Lord. That's the natural order. They'll be chasing box and shaking trumpets.
It's gonna be like the scene from Coming to America.
Yeah.
Well, coming there, you want to do anything you want to do.
Don't tell me you lying.
They got niggas that said she was tripping. I heard niggas say that.
That's tripping, man. That's the only righteous scene that's ever been in that Hollywood movie. All right. Ever. Like once you understand the scriptures and you look at that, you see Amalek was mocking our customs.
Yeah.
They were mocking the way that marriage is supposed to work. All right. The marriage, first and foremost, is supposed to be arranged by the fathers. All right. The father, the groom, the father, the bride, they decide who's going to join their family. You live in a society right now where you raise your daughter, she just bring anybody in your family. You're supposed to just be cool with it. What the hell is that, man?
He was selected for that.
Yeah. You have to be chosen. Like, look, he's from a reputable family. We're from a reputable family. Y'all are going to get married.
Then I got to show you brothers. I'm going to look at that 50 shekels. You know what that 50 shekels was?
Yeah, we looked at it.
Yeah.
It's like 130 grand, something like that.
Yeah. After that,
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good few years' salary. So marriage was a whole industry, man. Yeah, it's
property, man.
Yeah. Come on, cheap property. All right. But we're not teaching you to abuse a woman or be a lion in your house. We letting you know the truth, which is that marriage is an industry and it's set forth to bring forth life, man. You're supposed to have a bunch of heirs to your throne. That's what it's for. It's not for. See, Esau has people thinking that sex is just about pleasure. Then you become addicted, like the brother was saying earlier. You just become addicted to jacking off, eating honey buns all damn day, man. Right? You're supposed to use the money to bring forth seed, man. Right? In the kingdom, we're gonna have multiple children by multiple women. It's not gonna be a freak off. It's not gonna be some type of rap video. It's all gonna be done decently in the order. When you go back to that Coming to America, it was righteous because she was groomed from a child to become a wife of a king.
Yeah,
for him. And that's what makes the marriage work. How you have a marriage, two people got their own will, they constantly like, I want to do this, no, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Then you compromise with the woman. Did she look down on you for following her? Like, I thought you wanted me to do this. Well, no, you were supposed to lead. You the man, you're supposed to lead. Like, what we doing?
Nothing but games.
Nothing but games, man. And the kingdom is not going to be no games. It's going to be, yes, my Lord. That's what it's going to be. What you want to have done is going to be done like that. All right? We're going to have that exousia. We're going to have that authority. And these people are going to love it. According to the scriptures, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. There's not going to be any, the righteous are in authority, but I don't like the way he's in authority. I don't like the way he did that.
I guess you don't like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's how it's going to be, man.
It's gonna be multiple wives all saying yes to the kingdom.
In unity, man.
In unison.
It ain't gonna be like the world talking about some sister wives shit.
Yeah.
Right? Everything gonna be in order, right?
Done.
Then, and like I say, and that happening, it all helps the household that's going on, man.
Yeah.
All right? But you don't understand it because you're over here in the West with this weak ass lifestyle they have over there, man. Teaching you bullshit. Yeah, he trying to hold me. Yeah, look at. Why is it black woman about if you're man is a big that he wants you to say, oh no, he trying to control me.
Listen, you asking to pick up a single, busted, overweight, stretch mark filled nigga.
Especially you motherfucking women here in New Orleans, man. Y'all irks me, man. The worst attitude. You got like I always say, you have a Walmart. You got a what did I say? No, you got a Walmart attitude. You got Malone Blunted dreams, but with a Walmart attitude, man. You talk that big shit, but both of y'all trash. You talk like trash. You're aggressive. Your minds are just polluted, man. But yet, You're fishing in a small ass pond full of nut ass niggas too. These niggas here ain't nothing, man. Everybody playing gangster.
Yeah.
Everybody secret closet mode.
Yes. Yeah, the right city is full of super feminine. Obsessed with that. Yeah.
Cause it's true. Frank out the real, you get a real rugged Conan experience. It's true, man.
Back.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, hey man, it's true to have you raw with a bitch, man. Nigga too.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that shit, man.
And once you don't care about dying, that's a dangerous individual, man.
Cause I leave you. Oh, there you go. You for real?
Yes.
Go.
Kind of tired of you to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
They mean what you say, man.
And then you just say, yes.
Yeah, cancel it. Nino, man. Just for
Hell, hey man, this spirit you raw, man. And like I said, our spiritual parents, they raw, man. Elders, the apostles, they raw.
I'm showing you how thrown off these women are. They don't even like weak niggas. So it's like you don't like a man for being masculine, but you don't like a man for being feminine either. So you just bugged out. It's you.
Yeah, y'all like the weak ass niggas, man. Niggas can't fight, niggas can't shoot, niggas can't change the tire on the goddamn car. Niggas ain't even got a chance there, man.
10-inch waist.
Yeah, with a 10-inch goddamn waist. With Charles Barkley shoes. Sure, you like them niggas, man.
Definitely can't rap.
Do a damn thing, man.
Definitely can't rap.
Nigga can't swing the hand. Nigga can't swing the hammer. Can't do a goddamn thing, man. Give a nigga a measuring tape.
Oh, man.
Give a nigga an application to a job. You kidding? He through. Come on, food up, man. Yeah. Tell some of these niggas run a block. He can't even run right, man. Nigga all conflicted. Shoes, not these. Niggas is screwed here, man. Our people are through.
Yeah.
Even like I say, even with the women, this election is whoa. So I should tell you, you not get a light woman, man. These women, most of these women are through, man. You gotta go, I don't know, bro. And one time I was saying, hey, you need to go to Lowe's, Home Depot, try to find, hey, you need to go somewhere. You know? Huh?
It's just fucking now.
I ain't talking about the ones that work there, I'm talking about the ones that coming in there looking for shit.
Yeah.
At least she got a goddamn house or a business or something. You know what I'm saying? Not the ones that work there, them things trash, man. Yeah. When you watch both of them, when you see them going in, over with, man. Scratching. Through, man. You gotta go, I don't know, man. You gotta go to
Dominican Republic.
yeah, you gotta go out and
You gotta go to the kingdom, yeah. You just need the kingdom, man. And then the kingdom, they're gonna love it, man. Even these women that are bugged out right now, they're gonna come back in their right mind. They're gonna love the kingdom. All right. Right now they scoff. The idea of male authority, especially an Israelite man having authority, is the worst thing ever. But in the kingdom, they're gonna love it. Matter of fact, we're gonna have to get that Proverbs 29:2. Somebody give me Isaiah 60:20.
Yeah, let's present back about women. This 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8. For the man is not of the woman. I had
Yeah, this is something that is in the Holy Bible, but yet Christian women don't agree with at all. All right.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. It reads, without fear, lest by any means that the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. For he that preaches another, Yahushua, said on.
1 Corinthians 11:3.
Yeah, that was it.
What else?
Yeah, this is right. It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh.
Right. The head of the woman is the man. Now, so-called Christian women will read this and say, well, yeah, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck, and the neck controls the head. That's not the scripture, man. First of all, the neck doesn't control the head. The brain controls the neck. Showing you women are not, you ain't got it, man. All right. The man is the head of the woman. And in this society, Esau gives women legal authority and leverage over the man. So it's a constant variance. The man put his foot down. The woman's like, well, yeah, well, I'm gonna put you on child support. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna call the police. Where is that description? Women aren't supposed to have the government side with them. Now you have a constant back and forth in your household, man.
Back then, a woman wanted to go, she left with nothing.
Nothing. All right. And divorce it took something major for a divorce. You would have to catch your woman like physically being with another man, and then a judgment could come. They both die. Or, something will happen, something that's irreconcilable. He, like the elder said, she would leave with nothing. She wouldn't get the house, she wouldn't get the kids. It's his house, it's his kids. Everything belongs to the man. The man has dominion over the earth. But the so-called white man, in all of his wisdom, decided to make women liberated. And now they're miserable. They're all on drugs, antidepressants. They're all ran through. They have multiple men's DNA inside of them, and they're plugged out of their mind. And nobody's happy. If female liberation was supposed to make women happy, why are they more miserable the more rights they get? Because they're not supposed to have them.
Even the men they be having, the man be having the money, still miserable, still complain, still leave.
Steph Curry's wife.
Look at that nigga, the Jeff Bezos nigga in the other.
She left.
They left them niggas, man.
Bro, you a billionaire. You got your woman talking crazy to you, lusting. What's your boy? Leonardo DiCaprio. She looking at him like he a damn plate from Jerk House, man. She married to a billionaire. She looking at this man like
Her eyes lit up.
yes.
He was standing right, Jeff Bezos, and she was like stalking and Leonardo.
Yeah, standing right next to her husband. Man.
That other nigga, man, that Mo, Will Smith was, his woman in the entanglement with another goddamn Mo.
Yeah.
He in an entanglement with the Mo right now.
I know.
Say.
Yeah, man.
They're all freaks. That's Scientology. Yeah. Yeah, but they're rich. You get 20 million a movie, and your woman don't even respect you. All right. Barack Obama, the first so-called black president, his woman talking about, I'm glad I didn't have any sons because they'd be like Barack.
That's a whole bitch.
She can't have no sons anyway. She a nigga, but
You know, she already came out and showed who them two girls were. You know, that girl, that's a whole other shit.
the elites they love playing them type of games. But all of these women that are married to men with means, they despise them. But then a broke bum bitch will tell you that you need to make more money. For what? Like you're gonna be miserable regardless, man. You can't please somebody that's first and foremost under the curses in Deuteronomy 28th chapter.
But they like the lowest scumball nigga, man.
Yeah, they love broke niggas. They'll tell you to make more money, but they love broke niggas.
He got the broke nigga. He got the weed,
Yeah.
he got the pills. What they say down here, he got the good jug. That's what they said, right? No, he can pipe it down right, man.
And he don't have a place to live. So he has to live with her and
With
she
his
gets to call the
PlayStation.
shots. Yeah.
He comes to the house with just no clothes, nothing, just the PlayStation.
Homosexual, yeah. They love homosexual because they get to be the head instead of the man.
Most of it, they wanna remember that in the mall they had that place to build a bear?
Yeah.
They wanna build a bear nigga.
Yeah.
Because they can get there. Nigga can wear these type of shoes. They go to the Jordans for the nigga, the pants. Then they the type of nigga he want. They want for him, man.
Yeah. They build the nigga up. Then when he so-called cheat on him, which is not biblical, but he get another woman, now they lose their mind.
Yeah.
I did all this for you. I did all that for you.
You smashing up the car, you're burning up shit.
Yeah.
He got bleaching the nigga's clothes, cutting up every goddamn thing.
Yeah. Locked out.
Stalking the nigga, all in the bushes. I seen one woman, she didn't got to the nigga on the second floor. She didn't lift the ground, climbed the pole, and then got up there. She's bamming on the sliding windows outside. You know? But that's what happens, man.
Yeah. Not gonna be doing that in the kingdom, all right? Your man gonna be with his other wife. That's gonna be that. Be with you. It is what it is. That's the natural order.
You gonna sit your ass down, man.
Yeah. They
Well,
gonna-
that sleep with the rich dudes because they got money for free.
Yeah. Hey, we don't hear nothing. We don't hear nothing from the end of. When you go your black ass over there to
Dubai.
yeah, I don't hear nothing from you, man.
It's a human toilet, man. You went from the daughter of Zion to being a human toilet. But then you're gonna tell Jake what he need to do. A real man when they say, man, fuck you, man.
Real man pay for everything.
Toilet eating is crazy. Yeah, Instagram models are just toilet man.
So Brandon's girlfriend saying she took a trip to Dubai on.
Yeah, work a nigga take a trip any goddamn
If your girl got a passport, that's a red flag. If your girl been to Miami, that's a red flag.
If it's New Orleans.
If she been in New Orleans, that's a burgundy flag. If
It's
she's
a no thing. From that movie Girl Trip, it's a no thing. He wouldn't come down here to get. They love these niggas, these stupid ass niggas accent. They love all that dumb ass food. They come down here to get pop, man.
Yeah.
Just like the white woman go to Jamaica and get rubbed on with that soap.
On the raft, get massage.
Yeah, on that floating bamboo fucking soap.
Yeah.
Right? Benjamin be putting a goddamn for that in your ass. You know?
Yeah, Benjamin and Chicken, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Renatrid. Benjamin and turned into a male prostitute, man. Our people are going rough ways. Yeah, they're not supposed to sell your rides and eat them like that.
And that's pretty.
That's crazy.
They're doing it though,
Yeah,
man.
they are doing it. That's why they go down there. Stella's got a group back. That whole movie was based on a book, which was based on what so-called black women have been doing for fucking 30 years.
Like I said, they come down. Your girl come down here. Somebody that crack that a couple of times. Your girl come down here. She gonna get buried in Canal Street. You might find her in the Tremay area of the town. All right.
And even where you live, if your girl goes on a girls' night out,
You gotta wonder, man.
Yeah.
She comes back smelling like polo red and black. It's over with. I'm telling you, it's over with, my chick.
Like a balloon.
Yeah.
If your wife had a bachelorette party, that's not your wife, man.
God,
It's over.
Your girl here get messed up. She got them hell over her goddamn head, man. And she ain't leave like that. You better behave, man.
one eyelash on and two.
And the nigga so dirty out here like so stupid. Nigga gonna leave that McDonald's in the back seat. All right?
golden ticket.
That nigga gonna leave something in the car on purpose to let you know I was here. Yeah, that too. That too, man. Nigga just leave the buds from the cigars and shit in the car.
You don't smoke.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man.
But Jake won't stay here, man. Jake want to beat his side, nigga. That's what's wrong with Jake. Jake figure out that these women ain't shit, and instead of saying, well, look, we need something better than this. Jake is like, well, look, I might as well be the side, nigga. At least I ain't gotta pay the bills. Yeah, it's gonna be taken care of. I'm gonna just come through.
And then the end of it got so bold, she moving both of you niggas in.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my husband, and this is my husband. Y'all walk in the store making groceries. Buying groceries, man. In the store.
Yeah, I see some in the restaurant. They had a girl big there.
It's Babylon, man.
She had like four dudes up there, and then they popped it, and then it was a certain one. That
It's Babylon. It's confusion, man.
These hoes have no shame. And Jake,
You know what you're supposed to do them? You're supposed to line them up on the wall and get the biggest focus and throw it at them niggas, man.
or put them in that trash.
Yeah.
Right when it was on. Lighting on fire. Man.
Yeah, man. That shit, that's confusion. That's wicked, man.
That's super wicked.
That's Babylon for you. You know?
This going into what y'all been talking about, how Eve ruled over everything here in Babylon. This Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children of their oppressors, if women rule over them, all my people, they which have led thee, caused thee to err, and destroy the ways of thy family.
Children rule over us, man. All right, starting with Esau Edom, he's a child. All right, degenerate. He refuses to grow up. And even these little niggas, man. Niggas running the streets, YNs. They run Eve, and then Eve runs Jake, man. That's the order. All right, the actual order of the Bible. The man's supposed to run the woman, the woman's supposed to run the children. In this society, these children just run amok all right? And then the woman wants to be her daughter's best friend, her son's best friend instead of her mother. So the children are running the women, and the women run these niggas, man. And it's not to be so. Somebody got the Isaiah 16.
I got Isaiah 60. Look at Isaiah chapter 60, verse 20. Thy son shall no more go down.
Just talking about the kingdom of heaven. What we're fighting for.
Neither shall thy moon withdraw itself.
Mhm.
For the Lord shall be thine everlasting light.
Right, we're gonna have everlasting life, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in the kingdom of heaven. We're not gonna go off ever again. Keep going.
And the days of thy mourning shall be ended.
The days of our mourning shall be ended. We're not gonna have complaints. All right. We're not gonna have things that vex us, that frustrate us. Keep going.
Thy people also shall be all righteous.
Every Israelite is gonna be righteous in the kingdom. Our daughters are not gonna be whores. Our sons are not gonna be weirdos. There's not gonna be a single YN in the kingdom, man. There's gonna be kings and princes. All right. Keep going.
They shall inherit the land forever.
Mhm.
The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
That the Most High shall be glorified. When you look at the Israelite family, you're gonna see the Most High on the earth. Keep going.
A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation.
All right, little one shall become 1,000. All right. Every Israelite man is gonna have multiple wives, maids. All right. You're gonna have an endless amount of children. Your sons are gonna have sons. All right. They're also gonna have slaves. They're gonna have children. One man is gonna become a nation. All right. Right now you have
Endless amounts of wealth too, man.
yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have the wealth to take care of your family. Yeah. It's not gonna be like here, you got a nigga, he got a minimum wage job, you got 3 baby mamas and 12 kids living off the government, man. No, man, in the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna be a king, you're gonna have wealth beyond your wildest dreams.
You gonna know all their names, you gonna take care of them.
You're gonna enjoy it
Ain't gonna be no fucking stepdaddies in the kingdom.
at all.
That's just so something.
Yeah, that's an abomination.
Ain't somebody else's.
Oh, never, man.
That shit is crazy, man. All right, in the kingdom, you're gonna raise your own children. You're not gonna have to negotiate.
out shit. Got that one spread over here. Watch this one.
You're not gonna negotiate with another man. How y'all are gonna raise your children? That's off, man. The so-called black woman is gonna be in a proper place, then she's gonna love her. All right, right now she doesn't even have the wherewithal to understand that she's going off. In the kingdom, when she's in order, all right, which the majority of these women, you say all the time, it might be 1,000 years. They might be in the spirit world for a full day. You know, the women that actually take the building of the kingdom, they're gonna love it because it's gonna be in order. They were created to serve a purpose. They're gonna get to serve it in the kingdom. Serve their purpose. If you created a serve a king, but you're surrounded by YNs, you're not fulfilling your purpose. You're gonna be forever frustrated. You give this nigga, you like him, it don't work out. If that nigga don't work out, now you ran through, now you're just angry at men. That's not, the Lord didn't create you to be just perpetually angry at the opposite sex. That's off, man.
Then you go, you mad at men, then you go to dabbling and eating them scrambled eggs.
Right? Watching carpet.
Yeah, then you have a time over there. Once you get with
Keisha and them.
Keisha and Young and May and them, they beat you up. You go through a whole dramatic.
Yeah.
Then you jump back across the fence over to dealing with men again, man.
Yeah.
Confusion.
Spirit confusion. Yeah. Go from scissoring to it's all kind of crazy.
Weirdos.
Yeah. This society turns out people into weirdos, man.
And these women, I'm gonna say something too. You women that had all y'all that had, most of y'all that had other women, man.
Most of them.
Go on them goddamn dating sites, all you see bisexuals. Then they had a few times, man.
Just started the club. Dance, make girls feel like over they good.
Yeah.
And hold you.
Yeah.
They all got a story, man.
All of them.
Don't kiss and tell stories, man. Yeah, they all did it, man. And dabble with them scrambled eggs, man.
Yeah. You niggas still getting married, man.
Yeah.
Your wife is a dyke, man. What you getting on one knee for a woman that's got a mouthful of woman's head like, come on, man.
And getting ran through, man. It's like I said, it's like going to a new car dealership and find out this car is acting like it's new. It dressed itself up.
Yeah.
But it had 3 engines and 3 transmissions in it. When I was saying that too, that's the babies.
Yeah.
They didn't got arrested before.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
That's a whole other.
Let's not even talk about the children they didn't have.
Oh
they
my
went to
God.
they went to the clinic, all right?
And then forgot this too. The ECU is damaging them up. Meaning the mind is fucked up. They had
All thrown off.
all thrown off, man.
Tom Moon didn't come.
But they dress themselves up and like they just lose down there.
Luxury vehicle.
Yeah. That's Maybach, man.
Yeah. You gotta get out of here, man. If you're a man in your right mind and you don't want the kingdom of heaven, we just read, one man is gonna be a nation, you're gonna have dominion, you're gonna have all your wives in order.
Virgins, man.
And virgins, okay, untouched. For you niggas to, I don't want a virgin, man. I want a woman that know her way around the bedroom. You faggot, man. You're not supposed to want a woman that's got another man's DNA inside of her, man. Like the brother was saying earlier, this society was turning to a cut. You really you cut out if you love America. There's no righteousness here, all right? We look forward to a kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. Like Apostle Peter said, man. There's nothing here that's holy. Everything is defiled, everything's tainted. And the Lord loves us so much, he actually promised us a kingdom of righteousness. And you got Jake that's not good enough for you.
You show the top.
Yeah. See. See?
It's about that.
Kind of. All right. So, with that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect, those that want the kingdom of heaven and hasten forward. We're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone, and shalom to the hope for the left. Shalom. Shalom. Papa Paul. Papa Paul. Papa Paul. Shalom.